respected dignitaries on and off the dais, honorable guests, distinguished speakers, faculty members, researchers, scholars, and dear students. Welcome to the valedictory session of the one-day national workshop on ocean energy and water for sustainable future, potential and challenges 2026. Samudra Shakti, organized under the UNESCO chair activity. As we arrive to the concluding session of this intellectually enriching workshop, we reflect on the day filled with insightful deliberations, technical sessions, and collaborative vision towards India's clean energy and sustainable future.
This national workshop has been organized by Department of Green Energy Technology, Madanjit School of Green Energy Technologies, Pondicherry University under the UNESCO Chair on Renewable and Clean Energy for Sustainable Development and sponsored by the South Asian Foundation, SAF, in collaboration with National Institute of Ocean Technology, Ministry of Earth Science, Government of India, Chennai. We sincerely thank all our speakers, session chair and participants for making this workshop a meaningful and impactful success.
Now we move on to the brief felicitation ceremony to honor our esteemed dignitaries. It is our privilege to honor Professor P. Natarajan, Director C&CR, Pondicherry University. May I request Professor R. Prasant, Head Department of Green Energy Technology, Pondicherry University, to kindly do the honors.
Very good evening, one and all, present on dais and off dais. This is the first time I have invited Professor Natarajan sir, who is acting Vice Chancellor today. Welcome you, sir. This is the first event, and we would like to invite you more on it, and in a different things you will be feel. Welcome you, sir. Then I would like to welcome our guest, Rajaram sir, with a lot of things I have learned from him. And more things we are collaborating, and new upcoming things are on the way. Welcome you, sir. And I have to thank our head of the department, Prashant, for his support and whatever the activity that we are doing. Thank you, Prasad. And also I welcome Krishna Kumar and all the faculties of our department. I know, looks the morning strength was 177. I think Professor Natarajan is a little bit upset of seeing this. I'm really sorry, because of the holiday and other thing, it's very difficult to hold them at the end. But I'm sure today, I think we should be proud to note that with the help of NIOT partnership, we are able to make yet another interesting national level workshop on ocean energy and water for sustainable future. So if you are able to look our past, what we have done under the UNESCO chair, whatever the events that we are proposing and trying to make it, I want to make it should be totally different. And even if the subject is not known for us, I'm not worried, so that we want to learn. So of course, everybody want to learn the new things. So that really makes me to look into the very new and very relevant to our department. That also we need to keep, because when you go for research, it's all multidisciplinary. It's not the own core subject, is it not? Whatever the subject you do, it's a multidisciplinary. So that's the way I would like to have our events, and that's the way it's really going nice. Today I'm sure you all guys would have understand about the twin issues that we have to solve, energy and water, which you cannot separate. So ocean has huge energy. Of course, energy from solar is different, energy from nuclear is different, energy from bio is different, energy from wind is different. But this is totally different, which huge potential is there. India, with a huge coastal line of more than 7,500 kilometers, imagine the amount of energy that we are not tapped. So that's why we need to tap the untapped energy that is hugely available. That's why we put it as a Samudra Shakti, which we have not explored. So as I already mentioned in the morning, we have several missions: solar mission, bioenergy mission, wind energy mission, nuclear hydrogen mission, green hydrogen mission. So similarly, I would also like to make it sure that this is an integrated mission where ocean could give energy, clean energy, and also clean water. So it's a ocean clean energy and clean water mission should be there for the integrating and exploring the potential to be utilized in the near future. Because we know, because of the energy consumption and our aim of global development. Of course, yesterday I was talking with Professor Narajan sir. He was a little bit concerned about the way that we develop the technologies, which should not be harmless. So, because you see, we are end up with problem with even our basic need. Our water is not potable to drink, is it not? Our air is not breathable, is it not? Our agricultural land is get polluted. So imagine the very basic needs, because of the technology, we are in an age of losing it. So that has to be reversed back. Okay, that's why I'm sure this conference would have given some eye for you guys to look into the untapped clean energy and clean water, where the ocean, you know, India is a water starving nation. India is a water stressed. India is a energy hungry. So huge is there. So I'm sure a lot of informations today, our NIOT experts, scientists were able to do it. I know yesterday morning we were not sure whether the event will happen or not. So that was the situation. So much of changes happened, but somehow we are able to make it. I think morning our scientist G. Venkatesan sir might have explained you how it was turned up upside down, and we are able to make it. Thank you for all your patience, and we are very happy for the participant and the media person to be here. So I just make it very short, so I don't go much on it. So yes, as of now the registration participant of total 172, and in which external is 132 and internal is 40 and spot registration 27. We have a male participant of 137 and the female of 35. Okay, so there is a gender gap. Yes, yes. So I think we will try to fill it up, sir, because our university is good in making our equality, isn't it, in terms of gender. So the institutions that able to participate in this important event, Sri Manakula Vinayagar Technology Institute, Engineering Institute, then interestingly Pondicherry Climate Change Cell. I think there are 6 scientists were here. I hope at least one or two is here. So from DST Pondicherry, then Waterworks Subdivision, PWD. I am very happy to see our retired civil engineer was able to come over here to see what is this, something new. So he was, please sit sir. So he was very much interested at this age. I am very wondered how a retired person is showing this much interest on an untapped energy that he was to know it. Thank you for coming over here, sir. Then Annamalai Universities. So invited speakers, around 8 speakers from NIOT. I have to thank everyone from Dr. G. Venkatesan, senior scientist, from Pahani Kumar, then Tarani sir, then Dr. Samson, then Mr. Prakash Kumar, then Mr. Patnaik, then Mr. Aswini Viswanathan, then Abhijit Sanjay. Then I also want to thank our university speakers, okay, from my sister department, Dr. Srinivasa sir, who also presented his work on water intrusion in the land from ocean. Then our department colleagues, I think Krishna Kumar Jaiswal is here, and Dr. Sivasankari madam also presented about the microalgae biofuel. So that's why it try to make it a little bit integrated. So with this short, I thank you all for this participation. Then I was discussing with Narajan sir, why don't you make it the next event? What is that? So I just want to make it. Next event could be by July middle or July end. That should be also be very different, and it's very need of the hour. Particularly, it should be on AI, energy, water synergy event. That's we are planning with the industrial, with CAI and other peoples. So that will be the next very interesting. I know we are not very much about AI, but we know much about water and we know much about energy. So that will be integrated. So next will be a totally different unknown area. We will explore it. Yeah. With this, I thank you all once again.
Thank you, sir, for that comprehensive summary of the workshop. We now invite Professor R. Prashant, Head Department of Green Energy Technology, Pondicherry University, to deliver the valedictory address and share his reflection on the workshop.
Respected Director, Professor Natarajan, respected Chief Guest, dear UNESCO Chair, Professor Arun Prasad, Dr. Krishna Kumar, my dear colleagues and students. I am sure that you learned a lot of things in this one-day workshop. Pondicherry University and the Department of Green Energy Technology is a unique hub for green energy knowledge. Through our research and academic activities, we have a leading role in knowledge creation and knowledge delivery. As a part of this, these kind of programs are organizing. In future also, we will come with many interesting topics. I am thankful to all of you, particularly students from outside this university, for visiting our university and participated in this unique workshop. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words. Now we are honored to invite Professor B. Rajaram, Head of the Department Mechanical Engineering MVIT, to address the gathering as a guest of honor. For guest remarks. Sir.
Good evening, respected dignitaries of the dais, beloved invited speakers, faculty members of Pondicherry University, and my dear participants. It's my privilege to be here on the valedictory function of this one-day workshop on ocean energy and water. Perhaps this is the 6th event I am participating in the Pondicherry University. And it's not an exaggeration, but the Green Energy Department of Pondicherry University is in the vibrant mood. Under the leadership of Professor Arun Prasad sir, because this is, as he told, the 6th event, right from the month of December 2024, I am participating in all the programs conducted by Professor. All are in the main area of the country or the world, focusing on energy and water, particularly green energy, and then focusing on nuclear energy, hydrogen synergy, atomic energy, and today a totally novel topic on ocean energy. So, as the topic mentions, it's a very fantastic topic, Samudra Sakti. ரொம்ப நல்லா ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணிக்கிறாங்க அந்த வேர்ட். சமுத்திரம்னா வந்து அதுக்கு அளவே கிடையாது, கடல், பெருங்கடல். So we have a lot of potential to be tapped from the ocean, which is remaining untapped still now. Perhaps you may be knowing that renewable energy or non-conventional energy means, உங்கள் மைண்டில் வரது ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து சோலார் அண்ட் விண்ட் ஒன்லி. இதை தவிர வேறு எதுவுமே உங்கள் மைண்டில் வராது. பட் த பொட்டன்ஷியல் விச் ரிமைன்ஸ் untapped still is the ocean. Because ocean is mighty, almost 70% of the earth is full of water only, and only meager amount is land. In that, very, very meager amount is only drinking water. So on the ocean, we have the tidal energy, and then we have the wave energy, and ocean thermal energy. So this is a new topic. Ocean thermal energy, the surface of the sea will be at a higher temperature, maybe around 30 plus. But today, as the experts told, if we go deep into the earth, the temperature will be reducing to the level of even 9 degrees. So in the difference in temperature, the ocean thermal energy in solluvaanga. This concept is utilized for developing the solar pond. I think our chief engineer may be knowing this. Opposite to our program center, in front of our center, we have the PTU, erstwhile Pondicherry Engineering College. So inside that one, at the end of this campus, we had an experimental solar pond project based upon this ocean thermal energy only. It's a time when I was doing my MTech in the late 90s. So 95-96 ரொம்ப வந்து ஆக்டிவாக ஃபங்க்ஷனாக இருந்தது under the guidance of some research organization in Bangalore. So our Pondicherry electricity department installed that plant and it was in the trial. ரொம்ப நல்லாவே ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆச்சு, ட்ரையலில் போச்சு. But somehow it has failed. The reason is unknown. It is working on the organic Rankine cycle. So if you go through the website, you can understand the details of the experimental solar pond or solar pond construction. ஸோ அதை வந்து ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்கள். இட்ஸ் ஒன் ஆஃப் த வெரி குட் ஐடியா. அதாவது தே வில் கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் a pond based upon the different salt water gradients. The difference in temperature will be developed only based upon that, and thereby they will generate electricity by means of the organic Rankine cycle running with ammonia gas. The gas and liquid இந்த ஃபார்மில் பண்ணாங்க. நம்ம எதிர்க்கே அந்த ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்ட் இருந்தது, பட் somehow it has failed. And இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து இட்ஸ் ஒன் ஆஃப் த நாவல் ப்ரோக்ராம் hosted by our யூனிவர்சிட்டி. ரொம்ப நிறைய ப்ரோக்ராம் பண்ணுறாங்க. அதில் இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் வெரி வெரி இன்னோவேட்டிவ் ஒன், அண்ட் இட்ஸ் ரியலி அன் ஐ ஓப்பனர் ஃபார் மெனி பட்டிங் இன்ஜினியர்ஸ் விச் ரிமைன்ஸ் டு பி டேப்டு ஃபுல்லி. ஸோ நீங்கள் ஒர்க் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிங்கன்னா வந்து ஏகப்பட்ட பொட்டன்ஷியல்ஸ் இருக்குது. தட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ வெரி குட் ஜாப் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ். என்ஐஓடி எக்ஸ்பர்ட்ஸ் நிறைய வந்து ஷேர் பண்ணாங்க. ஸோ யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ் எல்லாம் வந்து இதில் வந்து இன்வால்வ் ஆகிட்டு ப்ராஜெக்ட் நிறைய பண்ண பாருங்கள். ட்ரை டு டேப் த ஓஷன் எனர்ஜி ஆல்சோ. அஸ் ஐ டோல்ட் யூ, tidal energy is there, and then wave energy is there, and finally we have the ocean thermal energy also is there. So it's only a bird's eye view of the ocean energy. Full சொல்ல முடியாது, but they touched upon all the areas including AI and numeric designs. So எல்லா டாப்பிக்கும் கவர் பண்ணாங்க. It really a fantastic program. I really enjoyed the program along with my students from Manakula Vinayaka Institute of Technology. I thank the organizers for conducting this type of program. I also wish more programs were conducted by the university. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging and thought-provoking address. We now invite our next guest of honor, Professor P. Nadarajan, Director, Culture and Cultural Relation, Pondicherry University, to deliver the valedictory address.
So, good evening, one and all. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you to share some of my insight on this wonderful occasion. The most respected conference coordinator, Dr. Arun Prasad, and the department head, Dr. Prasad, and the faculty friends, and guests from Manakula Vinayaka Institute of Technology, and other friends, dignitaries, and faculties, and resource persons who have come from NIOT, and research scholars, and students of Green Energy Department. Really, this initiative is laudable. So, energy is the power, and the government of India is working for achieving the goal for power for all. Power means not muscle power or money power, energy power, electricity power we have to give. No, energy we have to give. So to provide power for all, we are finding out a lot of ways and means, and that's how renewable energy sources have come. Again, in the moment when we heard the word renewable energy, immediately the two things are striking in our mind. One is solar energy and wind energy, as our MIT expert has said. And now there are a lot of alternatives available. This is how the message has come through the initiative taken by Professor Arun Prasad, who is the UNESCO chair professor. And this kind of innovative thinking and novelty really will give a kind of breakthrough attempt and make an innovation across the world, across the globe. And being the pioneer in the field, when we are making a real attempt, definitely we will be able to harvest or harness the ocean energy in a more effective way, which in turn helps to solve two problems. On the one angle, we are getting energy, and the other angle, as he said, as Dr. Arun Prasad said, we are getting water also, potable water. And that's how, when our the Abhijit, the last speaker, when he pointed out, he said about island, he has taken up Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep is in need of so many things, and especially water is very much needed. So those islands, when they are ponder over these kind of exercise or venturing into it, definitely that project will be a success phenomenon. Dr. Abhijit, that Lakshadweep, we have our own campus also there. Definitely we will carry forward your initiative through Dr. Arun Prasad and his team, and definitely we will implement it. We will make them to implement it also. And when the moment when I heard the title of the conference, Ocean Energy and Water, so definitely when these two things, when we connect, definitely we will be able to find out the good nexus, and which in turn create the kind of blue energy economy or blue economy in the real sense. And first of all, apart from providing the energy requirements, it will pave the way for economic growth of the country also in all possible ways. Lot of potentials are there. As he pointed out, India has a very big coastal line, nearly 11,098.81 kilometer as per 2023-34 estimate. 23-24 estimate, 11,098.81 kilometer coastal line is there. And again, many big public sector undertakings are also involved, like BPCL, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, NIOIT, National Institute of Ocean Technology, IIT Madras, with the collaboration of Virya Paramidas Energy, Tata Power, Gujarat Power Corporation. These are all the companies who are keenly involved in that. And now, slowly, academic institutions, apart from IIT Chennai, now we are entering into that. And definitely, when we are dwelling upon this wonderful idea in very many dimensions, definitely we will be able to tap the potentials very well. No? As he said, when he said potentials are not explored. So that is why we have to work for it. And for which, again, there are also different dimensions of energy. Ocean energies are there, such as tidal energy, wave energy, ocean thermal energy conversion, salinity gradient energy, like that. So when we are thinking in different perspective of our different dimensions of the ocean energy, definitely we will be able to set up track record in the world scenario. We will be able to, India will be the pioneering attempt, we could make a pioneering attempt in bringing the ocean energy in the right sense, in the right way. And whenever we get into any new project or novel project, normally we have to do the feasibility and viability analysis. And as far as feasibility is concerned, it is there very much available. And he has very nicely, because just a very short period only, I listened to the last resource person. He explained the concept in a very small capsule form, very easily. He just like that, he said, don't think about big investment. Investment is not at all needed. I am procuring this meter at 150 rupees, 250 rupees, 40 meters, 50 meters. I am able to get the results in a very effective manner, which is done equivalent to the original machine, a branded machine of 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs. So that's how this project will become a very viable project. No, once when we identify a novel project, the success of the novel project depends on its feasibility and viability. So feasibility is there because we have a coastal line, number one, and number two, we have the technical know-how also to some extent now. We gain the momentum, and then viability. From the viability point of view, it will be cost-effective energy. It will be a cost-effective energy, and apart from power, it gives water also, and water is also a very precious resource nowadays. Water will be priced more than the milk or any other product in the days to come, definitely. When it is the case, definitely country like us, with a huge amount of population, we have to think in this new dimension and work for exploring the ocean energy in all possible way, thereby potentials could be tapped effectively. At the same time, we have to look into the challenges also. Whatever be the newness of the project, we cannot simply venture into it immediately. We have to look into the challenges. And having seen the challenges, we will be able to shape ourselves how to face the challenges. We will be able to think to the solutions needed to overcome the challenges. So from that perspective, I would like to just quote upon one or two challenges, important challenges. The harnessing ocean power faces substantial roadblocks that makes it currently less competitive than the wind and solar. So competitiveness for any product to sell in the market, competitiveness is the need there. And when compared to solar and wind, this ocean energy may be a little costlier because that's how the experts are mentioning that it needs a heavy investment. So let us look into the technical side of it, and thereby the investment, how to minimize, or even the separate research can also be taken up, how to ensure the technical know-how with the minimum amount of capex investment. So they are making a mention that the capital expenditure investment may be high compared to solar and wind, and from that perspective, this ocean energy is a less competitiveness, is having lesser competitiveness than the wind and solar. So that can also be improvised by means of finding out the solution for it. And then the harsh marine environment. When you say marine environment, again, it will not be uniform, it will not be the same. Light of erratic situation comes, so in that case, it may be disturbed. But it is there prevailing in all other forms of renewable energy also. But here it will be little serious. It will threaten the durability and increase the maintenance cost of underwater structures. So when you create, he said about a pipeline and all, no? So underwater structure may be getting affected because of the erratic situation in the marine. And then the high initial cost, especially the capex. This is also explained by the experts only. Just I am referring to some sources and giving you some clues in the name of, under the head, challenges. But whatever be the challenges, we have to think to find a solution for that, how to overcome the challenges. That is the success of an entrepreneur in any field and every field. Because we cannot start any business as a cakewalk. So normally when we are starting a new venture, it will be a firewalk. It will be a firewalk. When it is a firewalk, we have to have a kind of endurance, willpower, and we have to think how to overcome those constraints. So from that perspective, when we think, definitely this high initial cost, the capex cost can be high levelized, the cost of energy can be controlled or minimized. And the technological maturity. Again, technological maturity is also very rampant now. Very disruption is also getting on. The loss of the obsoleteness of the technical know-how will be there, for which continuous resources are very much essential. Then only we will be able to get into that. And now Arun Prasad has announced the next seminar July. It is with the AI energy and the water synergy. No. So definitely the AI is our next level we are thinking of, and thereby we will be able to find out the updatedness in the technology know-how also, with which we can manage the technological maturity to some extent easily and effectively. And the environmental ecosystem concern, this is what many social activists mention. And when I had a casual interaction with him, he said, sir, it will not disturb the ecosystem in the marine. So that's what he said. Again, if there is a doubt, we can plunge into that and we can have a full-fledged research on that area also. And thereby, the environmental ecosystem concerns could also be addressed effectively. And the regulatory and permitting hurdles, that is also there. That is as usual in every project, getting clearances from the government side and getting finance from the funding agencies. Everything is a time-consuming process. Because I know pretty well, though the government of India is talking about the startup ecosystem, the startup ecosystem, the startup entrepreneurs, technocrats, they are suffering a lot still. So that again, that system has to be fine-tuned. Thereby we will be able to give them hands in the real sense and supporting the project in all possible ways, with which before that know-how, technical know-how is getting obsolete, we will be able to implement the project and produce the product and market it very effectively, and we can go for commercialization in a very effective way. Many a time again, we are doing in the lab, but we are unable to develop a prototype and develop it and getting into commercialization. And again, the CSIR and other agencies are also prompting the universities and institutions to go for commercialization in full swing. And that's why they have cut the grants also nowadays. For many departments, again R&D departments, are 50% grants have been cut because they have to find out their own ways and means of getting funds in the form of commercializing the know-how. So when it is the order of the day, definitely this kind of initiative will be very useful. And the youngsters being the potential scientists, you can get into a good organization wherein by using your caliber and capacity, you will be able to launch a lot of new projects and get funding. And once you have started giving funding to your institution, they will be praising you like anything. They won't leave you. They will give you a lot of career upgradation also. So from that perspective, it will be very effective. And the regulatory and permitting hurdles, again, when by constituting a proper level committee, high level committee, it can be addressed easily. And having seen these challenges, many challenges can be managed. Many a time challenges are being made by only human element. Hurdles are put by people only, not by anything else. So such things can be eliminated, and once when you are having a kind of holistic or comprehensive approach in anything and everything. So that is what I used to, every time I used to say, when you say industrial financing, there are so many hurdles. They cannot get the financial assistance very easily, though they are giving a very lucrative project proposal. No, they have to go to pillar to post to get the financial assistance, which in turn creates a lot of overrun. Time overrun, cost overrun. When time overrun and cost overrun takes place for a project, the project's viability will be eroded. Project viability will be eroded. So, taking into account all these things, government should also come forward to check out a plan of action which will ease the process and give clearances, all clearances, that is the licensing, financial clearances and legal clearances, everything can be eased out, and thereby we will be able to. Otherwise, there are big countries like China and all, they will be able to take up in a very big scale, and thereby they will capture the market opportunities. So that is why when you say potentials, and who is going to explore the potentials as early as possible, that is also very much needed. That's why as a young scientist, you can think into that and see how we can sharpen your ideas in this area, and work out a project, submit it to some funding agencies, or else initial investment, if possible, you can invest and get for funding agencies, get for getting the support of venture capitalists or other angel investors, and thereby you can launch the project very successfully. So this is on the challenge side. And sustainable development integration is also taking place with this blue economy. And thereby, this blue economy initiative will really helpful for achieving the SDG goals of 13 and 7 in all possible ways. And that's how we have to ponder over it in a very effective and efficient manner. Thereby, we could capitalize the opportunities available. And the OTEC, with respect to the capacity or volume of ocean energy generation, again, we are able to generate 54 to 200 gigawatts. This statistic says that 54 to 200 gigawatts potentials are there. So when you say potential, again, it should also be measured in terms of number. So that's why some literature says that 200 gigawatts. Again, megawatts, gigawatts. Many of you may be knowing that. Now, when you are adding with the number 9 zeros, it will come gigawatt. Okay. So to that extent, we are able to, that capacity comes to around around 100 crores watt. So that amount of capacity is there. So that's why we can take it as a very viable opportunity and work for it. And once a country like India is entering into that, definitely we will be able to ensure power for all goal, that mission. And again, to ensure it effectively, and they have conceived a plan of action called the coastal protection, synergy with offshore industries. When they are properly addressed, definitely that sustainable development could also be met out effectively, and with which the green energy department initiatives will be very laudable, not only within the country, across the globe also. So having seen this wonderful initiative taken by the Department of Green Energy, Pondicherry University, Pondicherry, under the stewardship of Dr. Arun Prasad, I am immensely happy to see that this kind of novelty should be imbibed in the minds of the students, and thereby they will think novelly and come with the right solution, workable solution, and such solutions are very much needed in the present day context. Okay, I used to tell wherever I go, the young minds should have a mindset that we have to be a troubleshooter rather than trouble creator. Okay, we have to be a troubleshooters, and from that perspective also, this kind of new thinking will give you an opportunity to identify a very feasible and a very promising business alternative in the form of energy, which in turn scatter the requirements, the economic requirement as well as social requirement also. Thank you one and all for your patient listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and continued support to the department for organizing such kind of events. Now, I would like to call some of the participants upon stage and receive the participation certificates. Now to formally conclude the valedictory session, may I invite Dr. Krishna Kumar Jaiswal, Coordinator OEWSF 2026 to propose the vote of thanks.
Vanakkam. Good evening. It is really giving me immense pleasure to present vote of thanks for this exciting national workshop on ocean energy and water for sustainable future, potential and challenges 2026. First of all, I really express gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P. Prakash Babu sir, because whenever our department and especially our UNESCO Chair, Professor Arun Prasad, propose any event, very energetically he accept and appreciate to conduct in an effective manner. And he is very happy that our Department of Green Energy with the UNESCO Chair doing very good activities, number of programs with his guidance. Now, it is really a very grateful moment that our chief guest, Professor Natarajan sir, is here. He is a director of culture and vice chancellor in charge today. With his gracious presence, we are really happy, and with his motivating and encouraging word, we have seen him, we have listened him. Not only this, for every moment, whenever we come in his contact, we really get a lot of energy from management department, management skill. We are from energy department, but we get energy from him. So really very thankful, sir, for your gracious presence. And these programs and UNESCO chair activities, we know that it is happening because of our South Asia, that MSF and SAF Foundation with UNESCO chair activity. So I really want to give our special thanks to Madam France Market for really giving continuous support and encouragement to conduct this type of programs. And next, really, it is not possible without the support of our Dean and Head Dean, Professor Jafar sir, and Professor Prasant sir, Head of Department, for encouraging and always supporting. Of course, our departmental team, all the faculties are also working behind this. I give a special thank for this UNESCO chair activity because I know how much pain is there to conduct the programs. So Professor Arun Prasad sir, his day and night work is there behind all the programs and sequential programs we are seeing. And when he taken UNESCO chair, vibrant programs are happening related to energy, sustainability, hydrogen, then nuclear energy. Now we came up to ocean energy also, and next month we are going to see the national level competitive exhibition also. And is it announced now that July again we are going to have AI and energy programs. It is not an easy task. Day and night work, a lot of headache is also there. But you are taking this pain for the benefit of society, students, and to bringing the name of our department and university continuously. Thank you very much, sir. Along with this, really I give my high appreciations because research scholars, MTech students, BTech students are working behind the scene without any names. So lot of thanks to all those people who is working behind these programs, and also high appreciations to university administration and EMRC team, electrical civil wing, and if I forget some names, please excuse me. Those are all highly appreciated. I thank everyone, and this is not the time to say goodbye, but we'll see you soon next month and continuously whenever the programs are happening. Thank you very much.